Hello and welcome to a solo playthrough of Baldur's Gate Siege of Dragonspear. I don't have a huge urge to play this game through solo, but I played through the rest of them. I might as well play through this too. I suppose this reflects mostly on the fact that I don't really have a plan for a character or a playstyle, so I'm gonna play this fairly straightforward. Uh, I'm thinking fighter mage, no specialties with them. Basically, I want to be able to beat the shit out of things and blast them to bits fairly quickly and without too much fuss. My only worry is the main boss or final boss of the game, which is pretty much immune to magic. But that's why we are a fighter mage. We can boost ourselves with protections and buffs to the point where I think I can handle it. Chaotic Evil, we might as well. We don't give a shit about anyone else. I need about 83 stats, then I can get all the physical stats where I want them. I also need, I need a decent strength score, so this shit isn't gonna do it. I don't know, or rather recall, how much and how easy it is to buff strength. So I need my natural strength to be beast. That's okay, I guess. But I would still prefer. Yeah, that's fine. Charisma and wisdom dump stats. Everything else needs to be as good as possible. And we have one extra point to spare. I think I can put two per weapon. I don't think I can use a shield and still cast spells, so we're going with 200 weapons. As much damage as possible. Halberds and unit swords. Game starts with an undead build ruin, so we're going to be equipping things according to that. There are certain base things I need. I need a shield and an armor spell. The game has armors that allow you spell casting, but I don't know at what point you get one, so I don't want to risk it. And I also don't know what spells, or rather recall what spells I can buy. So I need certain base things I just need. I'm not sure if it's a good thing to take this at the start, but I don't dare to risk not having it and needing it. Okay, more or less, Spook allows us to handle specialty opponents since it can lower saving throws. I don't think I need it, but at the same time, I don't really need any of this. Not really needed with it. Some offensive capabilities would be welcome though. Color spray is sort of okay-ish. Magic Missile is a good one. I just need an offensive spell on this level. Blindness. I want spells that allow me to deal with specifically difficult single opponents. So they get a -4 penalty to attacks and armor class. So they hit less and I hit more. Web is probably the best thing ever for us. I just need to find a way to make myself immune to that. We need an offensive spell. Agonizar Scorcher. Very good spell for a solo player since friendly fire isn't exactly a possibility. Go with these touch spells too, I guess, because the big reason you don't really want to go with them as a mage is because you'll never hit anything with them. But with a fighter mage, that's not that that's actually a possibility that these might work. They don't last long though. But it's saving throw versus spells or be paralyzed for 5 rounds. So the problem is, even if this works, I would still be using this cool touch, which is it doesn't do damage. I guess I'll pass. I'm not sure if I want invisibility. It's a good spell, but I recall the game throwing a lot of invisibility potions your way, so I can get by with those. I don't have a thief, so Mark spell might be a better choice. I have too many attack spells. We are gonna abandon the Scorcher, and I need a protection spell. Either Blur or Mirror Image. Armor class increases for us. Or duplicates. Mirror Image might be better. It's a better protection against spells. Doesn't last quite as long. Barely a single fight. Hold Undead. Very simple spell, but there are a lot of undead opponents, and I don't recall how easy it is to get in this game. Very hard in the original Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Very, very hard. Dire Charm would work against human opponents very well. I mean, it might fail, but for all intents and purposes, it could basically get us play one of their major troublemakers out of the fight with a single spell. I'm leaning toward doing some proper damage though, or taking a big protection spell. I won't have time to cast much, but something like Skull Trap can be cast onwards. Oh, Lightning Bolt might actually be useful. No, it's not. It's useful in theory, but because of the game not actually being a 3D map, it's just drawn on a 2D surface, so it's very hard to tell how lightning bolts behave. Simple fireball might be the best option in this. No. I don't recall what our opposition is. I'm feeling that Dire Charm might not actually be a bad choice, but yeah, fireball. It's just such a basic thing. You can always rest and choose new spells, so I'm taking the basics. Spook is for specialty encounters. I'm not gonna have it at a standard spell. Fireball is more Fireball is useful against everything. Hold Undead is more situational.
Get over here! Right then, I'm in charge.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
You got this coming!
Let's give them a right thrashing.
Feel my power. For justice! Follow me. And being a hero is hard work. Time to rest.
Not exactly chaotic evil, sounds it.
Can we move on? Now? Soon? Too
Oh.
soon?
I'll still take it. Name. I'm gonna go with Bob. It's a shitty name, but I don't want to be stuck here thinking about the name. It's not gonna matter all that much. When I play solo, I hardly ever really role play my character. Well, sometimes. We might as well be Bob. Call rules. some kind of a ruin with
Sir
undead
looks
monstrosities.
dead. Everything's a mess. We should have gotten out of the city days ago.
No chance of that now.
No, there were a lot of
Cool Ash
annoying
knows what she's doing
archers here actually.
Hey, did you hear that?
But they had specialty arrows, so
We'd better tell the boss.
protection from normal arrows probably wouldn't save our ass here anyway.
Ugh, smells like moldy bones down here. Well, here we are, and they're mostly mercenary. I'll follow, but there's a Timora shine on you. Not that you'll need it.
Right, I'm gonna rob my companions. What exactly do I want? What do I have? Oh, I already have a placing armor. It's basically at least better than the, or as good as the armor spell, so that's totally worthless. Yep, that's a worthless spell. Good cloak. Good boots. Good girdle. This is sort of worthless. Decent ring. Well, good gear, very good. Better than I expected. Ooh, Spider's Bane. Protects the wielder from magics that adversely affect movements such as hold and web. So web is gonna see us through this early stage. We'll just web everything. This is not nearly as good as the helmet we already have. Not as good as a weapon as we have. And use the armor. Helmet is crappy. Some detection close would be useful, same with the invisibility ring. Although there are a lot of invisibility potions. This could be useful. It's basically a area of effect attack on an item. Double the amount of first level spells. Yeah, could I take this instead? One extra wizard spell of each level. I don't think this can be removed. Decent wand. Well, I didn't realize how much initial supplies we're gonna get. I suppose I could have ignored them, but it won't make a huge difference anyway. I suppose I'm getting a few extra invisibility. That's the biggest difference maker. And I got the ever memory ring before I would have got it normally. That's about it. Ooh, that's a robe of evil archmage. Might be a realistic alternative to this. This has an armor class of 5 and negatives. It's good against slashing, terrible against crushing. This is basically the same, plus with saving throws and magic resistance. And I'm evil as shit, so it's more or less the same. Shrug. Okay. We're gonna rest. I still think this might be a good selection. but armor is absolutely worthless. Shield has use. Blind has use. Magic missile certainly has use. Blindness might actually be the most useful because we could neutralize ranged attackers.
You want me?
You cannot seriously wish me to depart.
You venture into the lair of your when you recognize your mistake.
Only a fool would bid one of my skills to leave them in a place.
You abandoned me in this abysmal slaughterhouse? I am aghast at this
You would leave me alone in this god's forsaken place?
Yes, I would. Definitely. Right. Things are looking fairly good as far as I can see. Right. Let's see how the reality corresponds to that.
You are more than welcome in my sight.
Right, I could have just bought a lot of the stuff we got from the others simply from the shop. Protection from poison is probably the only thing that's really worthwhile because I don't have an effective way to deal with this. It lasts for 6 hours, so it's enough to complete an entire place. We can handle these through potions, but don't care to. Greater Restoration is a full heal, and we get rid of level drains and all that. Retraining, and using it though. Not a priority. I'd like to have some. We don't need to buy everything. Clarity is a different matter. Feeble Mind, Confusion, Fear, Charm. We did that for 5 hours. Yeah, I'll take everything. We have Elixirs of Health, which are better than antidotes. Potions of extra healing we don't have, but might be worth buying. Freedom potions, do we need this? I think we should take a few because I might be getting rid of the sword I have. And Greater Restoration Scrolls, as many as we can take. Again, they're full heal, so. And I think that's all the room I have. Can't sell anything with this one. Dumping antidotes. The elixirs of health do the same thing. No, I need the space. Maybe no, they still do. Okay, see how well we can do.
You're too late. It's already gone. Aren't you here for his sword? I thought...
I don't really want to go with peaceful options. I'm just gonna I'm picking fights with everyone, being an asshole in general. Do I need to carry these?
Three drops of lemon balm.
Right, we need to do some kind of quest for this one.
I'm creating. Just now their leader summoned them away, though. She bid me stay here for my own safety. If you happen to come across cobalt moss and bring some to me, I'd be truly grateful.
I don't recall this place having that much fighting. The deeper level, sure. This was more or less, if you stick your nose in the wrong place, there's gonna be an undead monstrosity popping up and I have a fight on your hands, that's about it. But we also need the experience. Right, we should be getting massive amount of experience very quickly, especially the mage. We're never gonna get to a hugely high level, I think. Actually, I'm not so sure about that. Shit, I didn't think about it. The relevance there is that a sorcerer type of character would have benefited massively more with the mage. But I guess we can live with it. It'll just mean that if we get a huge one level ups there, they're sort of wasted. Why did you cast it? I'll give you an order to cast the goddamn thing. We're gonna rest anyway, so I think I'm gonna go with the wave option.
At once.
Oh no, let's see how good of a fighter I actually am.
For justice!
I'm not seeing the throws themselves yet.
Only what you deserve! Only what you deserve!
We're not great, we're good enough.
At once.
Yeah. We're only going for characters who are webbed. Right. We really want to get rid of the archers if we can.
There is death and danger here. Possibly destruction too. Maybe even trauma.
Right, Dwebin will certainly love it. Not sure if I can kill the commander in that time. He's the real threat out of everything, guys. Right. It's a fairly smooth fight for us. We don't have weak links, so it's actually fairly hard for them to fight against us. I'm gonna have to rest. Right, so, fairly promising. Nothing, no problems with this. Standard crap. I'm not sure if the mirror image makes a lot of sense though. Web is vastly more important for our survivability at this point, and if there's a really serious fight, we need to be able to cast it twice. I think that's where we...
Back away.
Oh fuck.
Back away and you might survive this.
Yeah, you would have me retreat from you? You chest, surely. If we must die, we'll not do it alone. Okay. Yeah, I have nothing left, so yeah, fireball. That's something. Fucker mirror images himself. Ooh, but that's not gonna matter actually too much. I still have these annoying little spells. Critical abilities, whatever.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh fuck, I got
Oh no!
Ugh, I hate these.
You need me?
Yeah, I sort of do.
Oh no!
It's very hard to catch an elite mercenary. I'm gonna need some help here.
Oh no!
I have to get rid of the wizard before he gets back to his senses. Or the archer. Whatever. Close the door. No, you can't.
Oh no!
Yeah, the archer is gonna kill us, basically. There we go. That was the only really serious threat. I mean, the rest of the guys are annoying, but they're going to survive. There you go. You piece of shit.
At once.
I think there was another guy still here.
Oh no!
Yeah, you oh no guy. Okay, not bad. This is really our character at their weakest, with the least amount of options, least amount of attack power and all that. Well, it's all up, downhill from here. There's gonna be a couple of tough spots, but not that many.
This chasm sure looks deep. Do you feel warm air coming up from below? I do. Wonder what's down there.
No idea. This was another quest. Don't really see a reason why I shouldn't do it.
More noise. You will disturb my rest no longer. I will destroy. If you are against them, then I task you with their destruction. Remove their leader and the rest will scatter. Return to me when this is
I
done.
don't really see a point in trying to pick a fight with the guy.
More intruders. More noise. You will disturb my rest no longer. I will destroy you.
Right, we'll rest and heal up here, and I think I'll leave things there. This is more of an initial taste of what we're doing. Is it going to work? And it seems like there's no reason why it wouldn't work. Right. Good amount of spells. Definitely should be able to handle most situations. The fireball might not be the best choice though. Although it's better than hold on to it, certainly. It's fine. We need an early interruption. We can't rely on the ear spell. It's really unlikely to work all that well after a while. At least the fireball will weaken things a little bit. It will make things easier. So yeah, more or less as I envisioned it.
There is death and
thanks to the multi-classing, we'll have a
destruction too.
large amount of hit points. We are fairly good at beating the shit out of things. We have access to the best boost potions possible. Thanks to the mage, we have attacked the best attack spells possible, best personal protection spells possible, all usable magical items and scrolls and so forth. So I really don't see us stumble upon any major issues while doing this. It's more a matter of, are we gonna get the necessary resources before we hit those stumbling blocks. The only major one really is the end boss, because magic is worthless against it, and because my dialogue options will mean I won't have allies there. I'm gonna just show finger to everyone and just try to beat the shit out of them. So more or less we are just looking for the scroll necessary. I think it's a level 4 spell that allows us to turn any weapon I hold in my hand to +3 weapon. If I can do that twice, I think I'm basically set to wrap up the game. I'm not sure how much we're gonna rely on boost spells. The potions are just vastly superior. They last longer, don't have the downside, so yeah, we're gonna go with those for the most part. And since we are all solo, we got a huge amount of experience points, so we'll have okay-ish levels. Maybe 2 high levels. But I don't see that being a problem because we can't get the necessary spells. So even if our fighter level can get high, we won't be able to get access to too many good spells. Stone Skin may be the biggest difference maker, and the ability to be immune to level 3 spells. So we're fairly well protected against other mages while being an ass-kicking machine, because we'll have a huge amount of resources and there's only one character that all focus on. So yeah, this is probably going to be us just slaughtering everything and marching through everything, which is it's a nice change of pace actually. Not trying to do anything too clever, just going with the straightforward ass-kicking machine and seeing how well that goes.